suppression of CRPS and RSD. Though we are in pain, we are still strong. Together we will fight this, right here on Coiners Corner Radio.
Hello and good evening, and welcome to Corner's Corner. I hope everyone's having a good evening this evening. I know the pain's been high for a lot of people, so I wanted to check on everyone and make sure everyone's doing well. Tonight I'm going to be talking about anxiety and depression. I do this every week. Anxiety is awful. It's awful. So I want to talk to you a little bit about it and some of my experiences and some of the things I do to help with anxiety. It's more anxiety than depression, but and kind of throw the depression in there. It's we go through a lot in the chronic pain community. We do a lot. And by the way, I'm streaming this on Facebook Live too. So if you hear me talking to people, it's because they're talking to me on Facebook Live. But I want to start. I do take anxiety medicine, a mild dose of it, mainly at night to help me sleep. I take it with my sleeping med. The last 3 or 4 days, I have not had it, so I've really been anxietied up, man. I've been real snappy, on edge. The pain has remained low, which is a good thing. But one thing that we have to do, and especially in the chronic pain community, we should do it in the whole world, or the whole country, but especially in chronic pain. Anytime we get upset by anything, election time of year is a very bad time of year for all of us. No matter if we all voted for the same person, it doesn't matter. It's still all the anxiety behind it and everything going on. So we got to kind of lay low from that. That will help with our anxiety and depression, for that matter. A lot of people have pets. Some people don't like dogs. Some people don't like cats. I have both. And I have a ferret, and my daughter has a rabbit. And, we have a little farm going on. But I will say this. My cat is my best friend, really. He, when I lay down on the bed to relax because I'm, hurting or anxiety's high or just to rest or whatever the case may be, he always comes up and loves on me, lays close to me, always touches me with his paws and stuff. And dogs do the same thing. And they're both great friends, animals, loving animals, that does help a lot with your anxiety. You might not realize it, but it really, really does. For most people. Listening to music works wonderful. Meditation is great. I want to say this about anxiety, and some of you are probably going to disagree with me, but I managed to go to the gym about a week ago with my wife. I only went once. I need to go back. But I went to the gym, and I did what kind of workout I could do. And folks, let me tell you something. My anxiety was low. My pain raised a little bit, but not that I couldn't tolerate it. The next day I thought, man, I'm really going to feel bad. I'm going to tell you, the next day was the best day I've felt in years. And I know some can't do any physical activity at all. I know some of you can, and you're scared to. I will say this. Don't be scared to. Do what your body will allow you to do. You've got to cleanse your mind. You've got to give your mind a break. The anxiety with chronic pain is terrible. And we need to find many ways of helping ourselves. I know everyone's not with medication, and I'm not neither. I'd rather find other means of doing it. But let me tell you, I've posted some really great music on my Facebook page. And if y'all have not listened to it, you need to. There's different types of it. I've got, 3 or 4 different types on there. And I have the Native American with the waterfalls in the background. Really, really some good music that I picked up off of YouTube. I mean, it's there. It's not hard to get. You just go to YouTube and type in Native American music, really, or waterfall music, or something like that. Let me tell you, there's many days that I come in here and sit down at this computer, and as soon as I log on to Facebook, anxiety goes up. It don't take much, and I put on some of that music, and I start doing things on Facebook or just looking around or whatever. It really helps. It really helps a lot. I'm big into music. I listen to blues music, as you heard. Well, you people on Facebook couldn't hear it, but the blues music I play on my show before I go on air. Listening to a couple minutes of that music, just music. There's no singing, just music. Really relaxes me before I come on the show. I know it's only a few minutes, but it's all it takes. And this music that I'm talking about that's on my Facebook page, you can also, meditation music, and all that types of music really works wonderful. And I want to change things just for a second, because I really got to say this. There's people going around trying to sell. I don't really know what it is. It's some kind of spray. It's herbal stuff, supposedly. And they say it's for the pain. Well, I'm not a big herbal fan to begin with. But it sounds to me like somebody's just trying to make some money off of some ill people. So I'm against it. I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm against it. There's nothing wrong with doing natural things that work. Like Epsom salt. I mean, that's kind of out there. It's not a medicine. It's a salt. It works very well for pain. And I'll tell you something else. It works very well for relaxation as well. So I wanted to throw that out there. I want you people listening and watching to be careful of what you buy. Not so much who you buy it from, but what you're buying. Make sure that it does work. That's all I wanted to say about that. But back to anxiety and depression. I don't know how many of y'all have depression. I feel it pretty much runs with anxiety and chronic pain. I think they all run together in my mind. Depression is a funny thing. I don't mean it that way. I mean, it's kind of strange how depression works. I don't find myself getting very depressed very often. These last few days, I was a little depressed because I've had some things happen to me this last week or two that were really uncalled for. And I let it get the best of me, and I just about quit doing my radio shows. I was at my wit's end. And, talked to my wife and my kids, and they know I really love doing what I do. I really do love what I'm doing. I don't do it just because I want to or the fun of it. I do it because I want to help people, and I feel like that I am helping some. So that's why. But starting tonight, I'm back Monday and Thursday nights, and it might even go to more than that. But I'm concentrating on Mondays and Thursday nights. Monday night's kind of a mixed show. It's anxiety, depression, a little bit of all of the above. Thursday nights is primarily on CRPS, and I'm working on some other disorders. I know I've been saying this for some time. It's very hard to find people that want to work with you. It really is. Yes, lavender helps. Yes, that it does, very much so. But there's a few things that I like to use. The Epsom salt, the lavender. I have some kind of body bath stuff. It's I forget the name of it. I've talked about it several times on some other shows, but it really does. It helps a lot. And the music, I'm going to keep posting it, keep talking about this because it really, really helps. I have a dear friend in England that's been through a lot of stuff in her life, and she I got her listening to music, and she writes me every morning. It says good morning. It's early because she's in England and they're ahead of us. Wow. And this morning it was like 7 o'clock my time, and I'm like, she's like, what time is it? And I'm like, 7 o'clock in the morning. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's okay. But my point is, she's opened up. She talks more, and I've been friends with her for a couple years, and we've talked a lot. And but my point is, she's listening to music, and not so much the music that I have posted on my Facebook page. She's listening to all different types of music that she enjoys. And she wrote me the other day, and she says, I'm so glad that you talked me into listening to music. I said, well, yeah, Don, music is the best. It's the stuff, man. I'm telling you, it is. And it's free. But, it really does help people. You just have to take the time to sit down, get comfortable, and listen to a little bit of music. You don't want to blare it real loud. I'd get carried away and turn it up kind of loud, but I just like loud music. But you just want to